Hi, Beck here at WOW, and look at this WOW over here. Hello, what's your name?
My name's Ashleigh.
Now, Ashleigh, what are you here for? Like, what brings you to WOW?
I am part of an organisation called Sticks and Stones, so we're based just across the ditch in New Zealand. So I'm very lucky to come over to Brisbane. It's so much warmer here at the moment. Sticks and Stones is a youth-led organisation that targets bullying. So we have a vision for a world where every young person's accepted and respected for who they are. So that's sort of, I guess, what started me on my journey to...
Because you started really young, didn't you? Like, this started early on for you, this advocacy.
Sure, I think I was 15 when I got involved with Sticks and Stones. The sort of turning point for me in my life where I became aware of a lot of the realities for young people happened for me when I was 13, and I guess from then, now that point in my life, I've just felt this absolute need to try and address that in every way possible, and WOW's just been such an amazing place to get inspired by all the incredible women here, and I guess now take that home to continue the work that I get to do. So
yeah, it's so great to have, I mean, this sounds weird, but it's great to have a young person here, for one thing. Have you found many other young people to talk to here, or are you mainly talking to women older than you?
Absolutely. I think there is a cool mix here. One of my very good friends who spoke on a panel this morning, Maddie's also here. We met in London last year, so that's been so exciting. But I think there definitely is some room for some more young people to be here in future. We have a lot of conversations today about young people and what are young people doing, and are they more lazy than the generation before, and I really disagree with that. I think once young people connect with their passion, then they can do anything, and if we want them to get passionate and involved in these spaces, we need to bring them to the table. We just can't expect that passion to pop out of the middle of nowhere. So yeah.
And what panels have you been involved with so far?
Yesterday I sat on a panel about the web we want, so that was really interesting and linked into Sticks and Stones really well. This morning I sat on a panel where we opened up the newspapers and we had a look through about what was in the media this morning and really compared what we were seeing to the realities for women, especially within that media space.
And the way that I'm going to keep calling you the young person, but they consume media differently, say, from our generation, like we're catching up. Do you find that there's, like, you're leading the way in how media is consumed and how content is created, and maybe finding out what the guidelines need to be as you go?
Yeah, I think media is a space that we perhaps don't have too much influence over at the moment, but we definitely know that our young people are media. We can't get away from it. It's all around us, and some of the messages that we are seeing today really influence who we are and our self-esteem, and it can have a significant impact. And of course we've dealt with media as well through our organisation and seen from that perspective sometimes how difficult it can be, especially to promote a positive message and not have to go back to the negative underlying story that they're often searching for. So it's been a real experience for us. What we prioritise is teaching our young people through our programs that sort of confidence within who they are, and the skills and the values that we hope will then help them to articulate what they're seeing in media and maybe making that less influential. But it's exceptionally difficult when it's all around us.
Yeah, totally. And just finally, just say we look at 2030 as the future, like we're just going to go not too far in the future. What one thing would make a difference for people of your generation in finding equality, young women finding equality, and that sort of self-confidence that you're talking about?
For me, I'd have to link that back to our Sticks and Stones vision. So our vision is a world where every young person's accepted and respected for who they are. The things that I'm hearing here today at WOW, and the things that I heard at the United Nations last month, I was there for the Commission on the Status of Women, if we had a world where we accepted and respected each other for who they are, half of the shit that we're seeing just wouldn't be happening. And I really, really believe in those core values, and if we can all, have those, then I think our actions will be completely different, and we really will be promoting that equality. So,
fantastic. Bring it on. Thank you.